Welcome in, my ladybugs and my spiritual warriors. Brand new week. It's a beautiful brand new week that's starting off. Today is Monday, and we are tapping into our daily forecast. As we're tapping into our celestial bodies and how it's correlating with our daily lives. We're now on this path of self-discovery, and I'm here to guide you through that. All right. I woke up and the energy, as we are and have been moving towards, we have one more month left as we have before we enter into our 2026 year. But I've been feeling that frequency, so I'm going to be putting out more videos, talking a little bit more about the portal that we're entering into for 2026. But you are birth, you are pregnant. The universe has a very special plan set up for you. And as I was putting the cards away, you popped out, and it looks like you're popping through. So this was already planned as you were being made in your mother's belly here. Okay, number 3 is significant. I'm seeing 3 daily affirmations that you may speak of or that you're needing to write down, jot down, and start speaking it into existence here. All right, so let's see what's happening, because we are still in the energy of our start off in retrograde, as it's retrograding in Jupiter, Saturn energy, and Uranus energy. And it's been something different, right? Can you relate? It's been something different, something new, like a new life force of data, of intelligence coming through. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I just heard someone mother used to say, and I know mine did too, you are kind, you are beautiful, and you are different. And Spirit is screaming that out to you as well here. You are valuable. You are a valuable asset and you will be more of an asset to companies, to your individual self, and to the duality of it all. But yeah, you're smart, you're a genius, and you're different for a reason. You're different for a reason here. When you were forming into your mother's belly, these plans was already written out. Spirit just told me here. So let's see what we have. Inquisitor. Sands of time here. I just heard the Games of Thrones. So this is looking like a startup of a game that's giving you extra credit, extra items. And it's looking like you're needing to speak this, and you're needing to speak this from your tongue, speak this out loud. Like this is connected to your bloodline. This is your blood letter that's like line by line. So it feels like there's some preparation. There's prepping, confirmation there. There's prepping that's festering up here. Worthy items. Discovery of the truth. Discovery of your worthiness. Weeping angel. Crucible. And we have metamorphosis. So I feel like this stage is moving you to, not this, the stage in your life is requiring you to start prepping and getting things in order, as well as figuring out your voice notes. You know, what it is that, like your personal expressions and how to process them. It's like your own realm. You're going through your own realm of horizons. And metamorphosely, it's like you're going through a rebirth. You're going through you're purging. You're going through this new phase of life here. And it's getting me like you're drawing these things inward. As things are discarded and items are in your hands. So it almost feels like Spirit is telling you that this process that you're embarking upon, right? And as you're prepping, things is needing to be things are going is needing to be put in order, you know. So whatever it is that's in your closet that you haven't been wearing, that's been too small, and you thinking like, oh no, I'm going to hold on to this sweater I had from 5 years ago. I'm holding on to this sweater because eventually I'm going to fit in it. Or I've been holding on to this item, or this, I seen a dove. I've been holding on like a little clear dove. I've been holding on to this piece, and it's just been sitting there. I have yet to move it. It's been sitting there for months. You know, the things that you have not been paying attention to, and that's been very much old and dense. It needs to be removed. It needs to be let go. And it's crucial. This is crucial because you've been weeping, you've been crying. Like I said, you've been purging as well. And it looks like you're now moving into drawing things out. You know, drawing up the important items that's needed throughout your month, and the little minor small things, it's not stressing you out anymore. And it's almost as like it would feel like you're discarding it, which you are, but you're also trusting in yourself. You're trusting in the process. You're trusting that this preparation is going to get you far. It's going to move you along here. Because it's incredibly speaking, like, you ever seen the Game of Thrones, the movie, and how they went through so many courses? that they went through so many courses that what's the word I'm trying to say? They went through so many courses that would place them in a certain group where they were more skilled, and I don't kind of remember it that what it's been a while, but if you get what I'm trying to say here, it's like you're being directed in the right group at the right time here. Like you're going to be the grenade. I see your hands. You're dropping things out of your hands. Like we have the Hermit. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. The Moon card. And the Sun card. Wow. So this is radiant energy. Radiant energy that you're moving and you're rushing into. And this is that radiant energy, it brings in a lot of happiness, right? It brings in a lot of warmth, success, and truth. It's like you're moving to being more honest with yourself. You're moving to be more self-independence and trusting in your trusting in the way that you see things, trusting in your gut, right? And knowing that when it's time to say yes, 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 yes. When it's time, when the time is to say yes here. And you're coming from, it's almost as like you're coming from a lack of direction to a force of guidance. You know, from fake happiness to honest happiness. Now you're on this journey of soul searching, and it looks like you're being guided by the light here. You're being guided by the light, and the moon is representing. It feels like there was if there was a block. If you've been going through like a blockage in your intuition, if there's been a lot of like instability around you, going through a lot of deception here, you're moving from that. You're actually moving from that. You're actually moving into a path of letting the anxiety just run its course, but also recognizing what to do when the anxiety appears. When the anxiety appears. And as you get through that dark place, that anxiety, feeling a lot of anxiety, the energy start rushing. That's the sun energy. That's that radiant, that's that opposite part, that duality part that you have of you. You have a part that's been blocking you, and you have this part that's been blocked. Being unblocked here. Into a much radiant energy. And that's the Seven of Cups. It looks like it's clear. It's going to be clarifying your thoughts, and you're going to be more focused on how to act, how to clear things out. You know, seeing a more clear choice in your decisions. making sure that it's a concrete decision, and that you have did your research, and you're moving on the right pathway. And Spirit is saying no more scrolling. You're moving to like no more scrolling, no more wasting time, no more depending on the validation of another. You know, no more waiting to see what's going to happen next, but really just trusting in your gut and making sure that that solidifies what you know. Yeah, you're growing. You're moving to growing. You're going to be evolving. You know, taking more advice. And this is definitely going to require a lot of slinging. You know, slinging things and seeing if it comes back. A lot of revealing things is going to be in your forefront. I don't know why I picked these cards up. We have Explorer, the Womb, Whispering, and Shadows. It's kind of like what we just talked about here. A part of you have been in the shadow. Remember we talked about you've been purging. I've been feeling that you're purging. You've been in the shadow, and it's been a lot of sundown days. And in the shadow, it's been very dark. But like I said, as you're exploring through this, you are preparing and prepping yourself to be able to defeat these true curses, to be able to defeat the things that's been trying to be against you, to be able to defeat and materialize what works in your favor, with you as you're exploring through different items and what's needed and how to defeat these omens. It looks like you're moving to defeat omens and curses and lies. More positivity coming your way. Hold on, guys. I gotta plug my computer in. And as we're moving through this, you will be able to recognize how you're feeling, when you're feeling this at this particular time, and jot some things down for your own notes. But this Saturn energy, as we're moving through, and it feels like we already have entered into 2026, this is where you're going to learn to operate within the limitations of your own truth, the limitations of society and how that's been speaking of you, about you, your responsibilities, and how that has to be more, what's the word that I'm looking for, Spirit? I already said order, prep, but it's something else and it's not coming to me. Consistent. Yes, it has to be more consistent. So this is your responsibilities. These are your rules that the universe is going to give you, and you're going to be moving through your fears on how to construct that and teach you how to be like your own mother and your own father. The both of your duality parts, your masculine and your feminine energy. And that's very impressive. That's very impressive. So let's see what else I have here for you. I know, I'm funny. Yes, yes, yes. So you're moving along. This is a process. Do not tear yourself down. Know that you you're ready. You're ready. Know that you're getting ready. If you don't feel like you're ready, you are getting ready. It's no reason um why you should stay in any type of feeling, situation, circumstance for the wrong reasons. And I almost feel as though you're moving to getting a lot of clarity on things. The garden. It says number 15. We have number 15 here. Something lovely will grow from this. What did I tell you? It looks like you are welcome to the garden. You're being placed in the garden to receive. You know, to look at the precious things that you have at the moment and how to work through that. This is moving you to be more anchored in your life here. Number 22. It says the library. Take control of your own narrative. So this is a new narrative, and I think that's the word I was looking for earlier. A new narrative. It's a new direction that's narrating you. It's a new direction that's narrating you. So you're being placed in to start up a new narrative in your life here. And it's speaking like the knowledge. It's speaking your teachings. It's speaking like the forbidden knowledge that wasn't revealed to you, that haven't been very open for you to see. It looks like it's coming through. It looks like it's coming through, and you will be like negotiating some type of form of healing, negotiating your own healing, and how to embrace that healing. It's very much important for you at this moment in time, because this is moving you to strengthening more of the connections around you, more of your own connection. I just heard connect 4. Operation. Operation. So you're being recharged. You're being recharged to a much comfortable place that's massaging you in another considerable way. Like you're unwinding things that hasn't been useful. Potion. We have remember to practice self-love, number 24. And we have 36, golden. You don't need someone else to fix it. What did I tell you? So you're pushing forward to a new narrative of your life. And as you're taking time to self-care, you might find that your energy and clarity is becoming more approval, and more positive and more conversational. That strengthens your bond with yourself and with the preparation of your priorities, the preparation of what's prepping you to as you're moving forward to your next year. All right. And don't doubt yourself, because we have the lighthouse, and we also have number 11. Painting the sun back into your sky. So this is definitely speaking like as you're setting both your self priority and the priority, your responsibilities and your priorities that's you're moving into. Both is looking like it's moving you to your own well-being. It's moving you to your own connections with yourself and with others. and you're creating a new day. You're creating a day of fulfillment and positivity and growth. And there's nothing like growth. There's nothing like being able to take something off the shelf, learn it, master it, skill it out, place it back on the shelf. But it's like it's in your pocket, right? So if you learn that skill, you learn and you study something, it downloads into your brain, right? It downloads into your mental. It downloads into your subconsciousness. And wherever you go, you can take that with you, right? So it's definitely speaking like the doubt is something that you're like constantly you're doing yourself, and in 2006 you will be painting your own portrait in the sky. Yeah. We have number 4, mirror. Treat your body like the palace. And I'm not going to take any more. Yeah. And that's brilliant. As you're navigating through this, you will. It's like you're being guided. So it will let you know what to do, what not to do, and as you're putting things in place and things in order, you will feel much more lighter next year. You will feel much more fulfilled. As you've been fixing you. And there's nothing else greater than that, my love. Nothing else greater than that. So I think this is the end of the message. I'm not receiving anything else. Spirit kind of shut me down. So I'm going to close out here with that and let you know that you are the golden one. And you need to start looking in the mirror and notice that you're being mirrored. You're being mirrored from your old self to your new self. I will see you on the next one. Kisses, love, light. Enjoy your day. It's here for you. And I am here for you too. You're a valuable asset, and you are a genius. So look forward to what's coming in for you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, harmony, and light. Bye.